Hey everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles. I'm doing the tarot forecast for all of the signs today and also a power animal card for you all. I'm going to get into it straight away and thank you so much for being here. Hopefully you'll find your sun, moon and rising sign and just look at the timestamps below as I get this going, and stay tuned for more videos coming up real soon. Different card choices and talks and energy updates and bits and pieces going on, okay? So let's start with Aquarius and then Gemini, Libra. I'm going to go through all 12 cards as quickly as I can. And I've already laid them out, so that saves me a lot of time. Let's go. Okay, so I'll talk about things as we go through. So firstly for Aquarius, okay? The energy here is the 10 of Swords. And as you can see, it can look pretty bad. But I'm really glad that this is coming up right now, because this is talking about endings, and we've just had, retrograde is finished. We've got different things happening with different planets, and it's all been crazy, crazy, crazy. Full moons and eclipses and all sorts of stuff. So you were tearing around with a few different ideas, and there was a few things happening for you in a few situations that you weren't happy with either for Aquarius. And this says, look, don't keep stressing yourself out about it anymore. It's time to finish. And if it has finished, don't stress about that either, because there's something new on the horizon. A lot of people don't like to see these cards come up, and the Tower and cards like it, Three of Swords, etc. But I do, because if it's there in your present, that means we're already passing through it. You know, it's already going by. It doesn't need to stick around anymore, okay? You may notice some changes in appetite, in your sleeping, in your vibration, and people who, are matching this vibration, because that's what it's all about. When you're increasing your psychic power, you have to increase your vibration into a more positive vibration, always being in tune with the universe, and that way your psychic abilities start to work like a magnet. You're just drawing all this energy towards you, okay? So if something's finished, just let it go. It has to go. Don't lose any sleep over this. It's all come to a climax for you, Aquarius, and you're turning into this more spiritual, peaceful, abundant self. So all of that had to go. Now, the animal that's working with you and bringing in the animal medicine is the hummingbird, which is talking about lightening up, bringing joy into your life. So this is going along really well with the Ten of Swords energy. So I've been seeing so many hummingbirds when Bobby and I are going on our walks, and they're really attracted to my pink hair. I think I'm a big pink flower or something. But yeah, they're always busy and doing something and keeping active. And that's probably where you are as well. But you don't want to keep busy in a degree where it's panic. It starts to turn into panic or anxiety, or I've got to get this finished and that finished and that finished and blah, 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 blah. And it's just all over the place. And you can tell when it's all over the place, because you start talking faster, your heart starts beating faster, it's harder for you to breathe, all those kinds of things. So just take a chill pill, right? And just relax, because we don't get any more done by racing around. In fact, we get more done if we give ourselves, a time to meditate and time to rest, and just stopping for a second and not rushing everything. And if you can do this and focus on your joy, then your manifestation is coming through so much sooner, okay? So Aquarius, just hang in there. Even though it feels difficult right now, it's just about to shift, okay? You're at one point and you're about to start this whole beautiful new cycle. So Aquarius, okay, Gemini, right? Let's go. You've got the star. So you've been doing you've reached an arrival point of an awful lot of healing. The star is always a very welcome landing point. So for Gemini, you've reached a major direction or part of your life, and things are going to start to heal and lift. The vibration is changing. You've manifested some amazing things into your life. If you've been unwell or someone has been unwell around you, this is an indication of, okay, it's going to be okay. Whatever needs to take place will take place, but it's going to be okay. I always see the star as hope. you know, hope for things to come and holding a positive vibration about the things that you really want to have and manifesting these things into your reality. So without thinking about how, when, why, who, where, just focus on having and being in that energy of already manifesting your wishes and dreams, and that your body is healing, and that, you know, if you need help with that, then you're reaching out to the appropriate people, doing things on a deeper level, okay? The star is also indicating messages coming forward from a distance, perhaps. Something that you've been waiting to hear about also makes its way to you, okay? Now for the energy of the power animals, we have the frog, which also indicates purification. So it says clear out the clutter. So it's really time to go through your house, sorting everything out. Like if you want to move house and you don't know how you're going to do that, and you don't know where you're going to move to, or you don't know what's happening, start by just clearing out your room, boxing some stuff away, giving some things away to create energy for the new to come in. This also talks about clearing out your clutter in your mind, in your heart, in your body, and you know what you're doing. If you're panicking about something or someone needs to go, you want to get to this point of the beautiful energy of the star, you know, shifting around into your life, you know, and we can increase the manifestations and abundance by, you know, keeping everything really, really simple, you know, as we're going along, right? So for Gemini, you've reached a really amazing turning point, and you're going to reap the rewards of your past efforts, and perseverance is rewarded. These are all the words that are coming to me. But declutter, purify. The frog does purify. He also moves away from things that no longer serve. And that's the medicine that's coming through for you now. Okay. And Gemini and Libra. Okay. Libra. Oh, this is nice. You have the energy of the 7 of coins with you. So for Libra, this can mean a few different things. And for me, I feel like when I look at this card, like you're very, very pleased with the results. If you can see the face there, you're pleased with the results of your harvest, of the things that you've been planting. Things are starting to sprout, okay? So even if it's been slow going, you're going to be like, okay, things are turning, things are shifting. It's my positive mindset. It's the way that I've been seeing things, my mediumship abilities, my spirituality, my life skills, everything is improving. I'm becoming more and more and more what I've always wanted to be, and feeling at peace with it. Because, you know, with Libra, you know, you can tend to get yourself really overthinking and worrying about things. And maybe that was the way of it in the past. And now you've shifted your focus, your awareness. You're focusing on what it is that you want, and not so much what you think everybody wants you to do. And you're feeling proud of yourself instead of needing to get validation from everybody else, right? You're just focusing on your own goodness, well-being, your own heart, your own integrity. And you don't need someone else to say, yes, you're doing that right. You know, you're just doing it anyway. Because in the past, you might have felt like you needed somebody to say, okay, I'm happy with you. You're doing the right thing. This is awesome. Keep going. You've needed encouragement, whereas now it looks like to me that you don't, because you're seeing how amazing it is and exciting it is when you start to create things for yourself, right? And it's all coming together. And you also got the dragonfly as your animal medicine, okay? You know who you really are, right? The dragonfly is a card of great spiritual awareness as well. There's been some kind of illusion around you coming up with this card here, but it's saying, you know who you are, you know what you want, you know where you're going. And also with the energy of dragonfly, you may be seeing some around a fair bit. I know I definitely have. And it means that there's good news coming for you, some kind of breakthrough. And sometimes that this can come from a distance as well. It might be from another country. It might be something, but it's something unexpected for you, something that you haven't already got. it's not something you've already put into place. This is something that is coming as a reward for you for your amazing efforts and the things that you've been able to achieve. Okay. So for Libra, just it's all coming in. Your harvest is coming in. The worries that you've been, trying to sort out in your mind are lifting, okay? And you don't need anybody else's approval. Just need to make sure that you feel good about yourself, that you have integrity with what you're doing, okay, in your life. And you do. So that's awesome. So those are the air. Okay, so moving on to, I'm trying to do these fast, but anyway, so we're moving on to the earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus and Virgo, okay, and also you'll get a power animal card for you too. So starting off with Capricorn, what's happening? The Queen of Swords is with you, Capricorn. Okay, so sometimes this can indicate a few things. So for Capricorn, this can indicate someone interfering in your life, or somebody who is maybe full of themselves. You could be in a relationship with someone who is always boasting about themselves, or they can do no wrong, or they might be a little bit narcissist, or have narcissistic tendencies, or you've just been through this. This could also indicate that you're alone at the moment and working on your independence, which is very, very vital for your inner growth as well as the outer growth around you. The Queen of Swords can also indicate messages because she is coming forward from intellect. So she could be coming forward to give you some kind of advice about a situation that you're in or going into. Or this can also indicate for Capricorn that you're moving into a new level of a business or a new level at work or promotion that is going to allow you some more time for yourself. Regardless of the situation, Atalantia, which is always indicated by the Queen of Swords, was someone who was able to do anything they set their mind to, right? She set her mind to being tough, she became tough. She set her mind to winning wars, she won wars. She was the proverbial tomboy that could do anything. And therefore, sometimes we get the energy from the Queen of Swords that there could be someone with a mentality of boasting around you. Okay, so there's a little bit of frustration. But at the same time, you need to learn to also appreciate yourself and accept yourself in every single situation. So no matter what is going on around you, just keep on, keeping to your integrity, keeping yourself to yourself. Don't overthink anything. Don't start getting yourself feeling better than anybody else or whatever. Just keep on following the flow, okay? But also give yourself some time to reflect on where you've been. This can also indicate that if there's someone moving forward that you've had an altercation with before, okay, it's once bitten, twice shy. Just remember how you felt in the past. So even if this person is coming forward and it seems like it's all new and it seems like it's all different, nothing really has changed, okay? You've changed because you've grown from the situation, but they are just missing that energy of you doing everything and you giving everything and you being there, all right? So if you want to be going backwards in energy, sure, take this person back in. This is for some people. But, nothing, you need to know that nothing has really changed with that person, okay? They're still the same person that they were before. So keep that in mind, okay? Also for your animal, I also, before I say that, I also want to say for Capricorn that there is something lifting, okay? I need to say those words. There's something lifting from your life that was causing a burden, okay? So just let this happen, okay? And move forward in this new energy. For Capricorn, your power animal, got to get the words out, is the dove, okay? Peaceful dove. And we know what this means. Slow down, pause, and breathe, okay? So just take your time to enjoy. Take your time to be grateful. Take your time to look at the blessings around you. I always see the dove as a time of rest, a time of relaxation after a time of really, really busy, activity, and that you must listen to those needs of resting. Okay, listen to your body, and listen to your body the whole time with your intuition as well. But right now you need to take it easy. There's a reason for you to have to slow down. Okay, so listen. And moving on to, so that was Capricorn, moving on to Taurus and the Six of Cups. Okay, so Taurus, there's a lot of energy here related to children for some of you. Maybe it's time to have a really good talk to kids, or maybe there's a connection with children that you're missing, or someone from your past. Sometimes past life doorways are open still. We need to shut them, causing trauma in your life as well. It's a time of reflection. And for some people, for Taurus, there's a time of coming together with someone very special. But there could also be trigger points happening with memories in your life as well. And you just need to be careful with memories, because sometimes we go back thinking about something and it's not as amazing as we thought it was. Like, you know, in other words, we could think, oh, I want to go back to somewhere where I used to live. It was beautiful there. And you go back and it's all like the slums, you know. It's all changed, like the energy's changed. And it's kind of disappointing. So there's something a little bit disappointing within you at the moment that you're trying to work through. Taurus, don't get yourself too emotional, okay? You've been going through a lot of trigger points with the energies of the new, the moon, the full moon, the retrograde. You know, there's so many planets in retrograde, so many things happening, and it's just pulling you back into the past and where you used to be. And for some people, you know, you can start feeling really old, or start feeling like really, I don't know, sad for yourself, okay? Let yourself have the feelings, but don't hang on to them. They're coming up for you to get rid of them, okay? For you to examine them and let them go as well. But I also feel there could be news coming. There seems to be a lot of people are getting this energy of news coming, perhaps from far away as well. And this news coming to change everything that you've been experiencing so far for the better, okay? For your energy, you've got the monkey, which is, this situation calls for adaptability and innovation. The monkey is like, okay, let's just have fun with this whole situation. Let's make everything silly. Let's make everything goofy. So we're not getting too serious with the Six of Cup energy as well. Okay, the monkey comes in for laughter in your life, breaking up the monotony, bringing that joy back into your energy sphere, changing everything, but also using your ingenuity, using your ability to adapt to new situations and see the funny side of it, okay, for Taurus. So don't worry, everything, oh gosh, I got dust up my nose. Everything is going to be, you know, coming and changing for a reason, and it may not make sense straight away, but it will, okay? All right, Taurus, just stay positive and adapt, because situations are changing really quickly. Now, for Virgo, Faith, we have the Hierophant or the Pope card. In this one, it's called Faith. This is your spirituality. This is the shifts in, you know, your dimensions. This is the changes that you've been going through. Some people are making things official, marriage, engagement, etc. Remember to check your rising sign and your moon sign as well, as to what else is going on for you. But there's a kind of a breakthrough energy with this card for Virgo, where you're understanding things on a deeper level. Maybe you've also been going through issues of the past and examining those on a different level too. And this card is coming forward saying, you know, this is the right thing for you. This has been the best thing for you. I also feel that there's deeper knowledge here. There's deeper understanding energy. Something is also awakening, like your connections to the divine is going to a different level. So you may find, like if you're someone who does a reader, you may find like all of a sudden you're becoming very profound. You know, and one good thing to say is I'm profoundly psychic, or my abilities are profound, or just making those kinds of statements, you're going to notice dreams and visions are also going to be very vivid. And I know that that's also true for myself, with very strange, vivid dreams and symbolism in them as well. So looking forward to those things. You could be invited to something of importance, or you could be stepping up as an individual into a more mentoring, teaching, spiritual role, which is perfect for you. Okay. Now for Virgo, your power animal is badger. And badger talks about perseverance. Dig in, see things through to completion. The energy of badger is just non-stop. Keep on going. Keep on doing it. Don't break now. Don't procrastinate now, because you're having visions here. You're having visions of your success for your future. You're having all of this knowledge come in. So don't then get scared of it. And some people, when they go through a breakthrough or healing or something, they're all of a sudden like, should I be on this level, or should I be on that level, or should I stay here, or should I learn more? Persevere, okay? Keep digging things, keep moving forward. Don't sit or rest on your laurels right now. It's time to keep on moving forward. For Virgo, if you've been contemplating moving into a new direction, this is saying you need to, okay? You need to do that. Don't wait. There's no perfect time to do anything, right? There really isn't. And, you have to just do when you feel it, and be when you feel that as well. And, open up when you feel it. You just have to continue to trust. And this spiritual flow is going to keep on coming. I feel like there's some advice that you're giving to somebody else that you also need to take for yourself. It's always the way of it, okay? So there you go, Virgo. Hope that was helpful. Moving on to the fire signs, okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, here we go. So for Aries, all right, and this is funny because I saw a meme this morning about this, excuse me, the tower. Okay, all right. We're just going to just calm down and have a look at the tower, okay? Aries, there's obviously, when we get the tower card, everyone goes, oh God, something's going to happen, right? And it's like, it feels like it's really difficult at first, okay? It feels, actually, for me, the tower energy is, when you get some information and you start to panic about it, and then at first it seems really, really bad. And then like a few hours later or whatever, it's like, oh, but you meant that, or oh, but this will happen, or oh, okay, it wasn't as bad as I first thought. So that's what the energy of the tower. It's like some kind of news coming forward, and it's like, oh, you just carry on, and then you're like, okay, all right, I'm going to rationalize this out. It's not as bad as I first thought. There's something else, coming through, and I'm getting message bombed at the moment, sorry. So there's something else coming through that is going to then lessen the blow, okay? But when the tower energy comes forward, like for me, it's like something that is not really sitting on solid ground anyway, okay? It just needs to break free. And there's all these different stories that you can come up with about the tower. It is what it is. If there's been upset in the family, it's going to come to a point, it's going to come to a head. If there's been someone that you've been contemplating on getting rid of, or it's not good energy for you, this may also come to a head. Whatever it is that you don't need is erupting kind of inside of you, okay? And it's a good thing, because like I said before, when we see the card come up for you like that, it's there on the surface already. Okay, so let's see what animal's working with you, Aries. Okay, the pelican. Forgiveness. Let go of your judgments. Okay, so maybe this is it too with the tower card. You've just come to a point where, maybe sometimes we can't forgive situations or people or whatever ourselves. So what I do is, if I can't bring myself to forgive someone or whatever myself, I just say, okay, God, you know, you're really awesome at forgiving. I'm going to let you do it, or you, universe, or source, or great spirit, or whoever you talk to, and let them forgive it, but then just send blessings out to it as well. And then later on, you can be like, you know what, what am I hanging on to that stuff for? It's gone, right? So when we don't have forgiveness in our heart, then we don't feel that we're forgivable for things that we've done. So it leads to a feeling of guilt, okay? And when you have a feeling of guilt, that's when you get all kinds of problems in the chest, and also further down in the stomach to digest, your lungs, your chest, your heart, everything starts to become affected by unforgiveness and guilt and, you know, beating yourself up kind of energy, right? It doesn't do anything to the other person. It just ruins you. It just starts to affect you, okay? So it's time to let it all go. It's going to probably come to a head anyway, Aries. Don't get yourself worked up about it, okay? Just remember my words, okay? It's not as bad as it seems, all right? I'm just going to chill out. I'm going to just take myself away from everything and just give myself 15 minutes of meditation, listening to some nice music and calm my energy, okay? And then I'm going to be able to focus, and I need to let go of whatever it is that has been holding me back so far, okay? So Aries, it's okay, all right? Forgiveness is there for you, and also for others. It's time to let it go, fly away, release yourself from whatever's been holding you down, okay? And it may be forced, and that's okay. We have to go through things in our life. All right, and for Leo, you have the devil, okay? So Leo, the energy of the devil is here, and that is also just talking about not giving in to energies where people are just saying all kinds of stuff, or people are being negative in a way. The energy of the devil is also the energy of Pan, who was known as a really beautiful god, but and beautiful music, and, you know, being able to, you know, do almost anything he set his heart to. And then he got tricked. And when he got tricked by a person that he'd fallen in love with, and she tricked him, he got tricked, and then he got really angry about it and bitter about it as well. So there's an energy here with Leo where, you know, if something's happened to you in the past, don't let it keep on reflecting into your future. Let things go. You know, there could be someone who's angry about something, or upset about something, or has missed out with you in some regard, and they're going to be annoyed, okay? Don't let that energy affect you. We're always going through, you know, no matter how amazing you are, there's always going to be someone who doesn't like it, or is upset about it, or whatever, right? And it's your level of care. Like, do you really care about the thoughts and feelings and opinions of other people? Because if you do, that's going to really, really block you as you move forward. And it's hard to get confidence, and it takes working on empowering yourself. And that's what you're guided to do here, Leo. You're guided to truly empower yourself, so that you're always holding this vibration of light. So no matter who's trying to send their crap and their jealousy and their upset and their bad wishes or whatever it is towards you, that you're just holding that light. It just bounces away from you. Okay, it reflects off of you, bounces back into positive energy, right? So someone could be meddling with you, or messing with your mind, or making you feel guilty about something, or upsetting the balance, or making you feel stressed, or making you feel worried. Or you could be annoyed with a fact of something being unfair, and you're being annoyed about it, which is creating a negative vibration coming from you. So you just need to be careful of that. You know, think about what you're saying, think about what you're thinking, think about what you're doing. Is it positive? Is it coming from the divine? If not, let's nullify anything so that you're not getting anything reflected back to you. Okay? But yeah, this feels like someone is jealous of what you're able to achieve, or what you're doing at the moment, or is upset with you. For some people, there could be someone who's jealous of your relationship. There could be someone who's jealous of what you have in your life or how far it is that you've already come. Who cares? There's going to be people like that no matter how awesome you are, right? There's always going to be someone. So let's not let it, but it is showing you that there's an awareness of it, that don't let these things get to you, okay? So it looks like the fire signs are just like, everyone's just slamming the fire signs, right? But you have the beautiful energy of elephant. And it was funny because I'm a Leo and I just saw a beautiful post of these elephants and the little baby was like jumping in the air. You can overcome anything. You will overcome any obstacle. And who is going to mess with an elephant? That is your energy at the moment. That is your medicine at the moment. Stay strong in your power. Okay? Remember that, you know, you can get through anything. Okay? That you have the power to get through anything. You can resolve any situation, and it doesn't come from physical action or reacting to negativity. It comes from remaining strong, remaining quiet in some cases, you know, and just plodding forward, you know, saying to yourself, I can overcome any obstacle. I have the energy of Ganesh working with me. He's the overcomer of obstacles. I'm going to also talk to Ganesh to bring in whatever's blocking my path forward, even if it's my own thoughts, okay, even if it's my own issue. All right, you are protected and safe. So don't let illusion get to you, or the fear of what someone else might do, think, or say. Who cares? Just keep on moving forward, okay? All right, Leo, and now for Sagittarius, what have you been doing? Oh, you have the Page of Coins, Sagittarius. Look at that sweet, innocent face, okay? Now, the Page of Coins in many different stories of the tarot is someone who's a younger person who's very mature, okay? Because the pages are usually younger people or messages, all right? So this is a mature message coming from a younger person, perhaps about a breakthrough or about finances here, or someone that you've been waiting on hearing from, okay? Because even though there's a female in this particular card, it doesn't necessarily mean that. Could be someone who's a little bit feminine or holds that energy as well. But it just more means messages about your finances, also helping other people. So messages about helping other people, because the Page of Coins was known to help a goddess find her daughter when nobody else would. Okay, and that's it in one of the stories that I've read about the Page of Coins. So it's a person that will go to extremes where no one else would go to, and that might be the energy that's coming forward for you, or it may feel for you that you're always going to these different extremes and nobody is doing the same for you. So this could be a realization card of who is who in your life, and who is worth your time and who isn't. And if you're waiting on finances or something to change, then this is positive for you as well for Sagittarius. It feels to me for Sagittarius that a lot of the head games and stresses and upset that you were going through has lifted, all right? Because you're seeing yourself completely more grounded and solid than you ever have been before. And maybe you're seeing where people were taking advantage of your kindness and your good nature, and, you know, just stripping and stripping away at it, you know, chipping and chipping, until finally you're just like, you know, I'm done. I'm sick of this stuff, you know, and this has brought you into a new vibration, which is more positive for you, okay? It needed to happen. It needed to get to that point of no return. All right. And for your power animal card for Sagittarius, you have the lynx, which is awesome, okay? Look beyond immediate appearances. Look at the eyes on the lynx. Oh my God. Look beyond immediate appearances. So whatever seems like it's all over the place, it really isn't. Whatever seems like it's been, damaged or whatever, it's not, okay? Look beyond and see yourself. See yourself how you wish other people to see you, you know? And, you know, if you don't like people picking on you, then don't pick on yourself, you know? And see yourself in a higher vibration, which is what you've moved into. the energy of feline, like cats and having, powerful animals like this around you also bring that sense of intuition in really, really strong as well. A sense of knowing, and knowing when to take a step back, knowing when to rest, knowing when to say something to someone and when not to, okay? Using discernment, using your own natural intuitive telepathy that comes through, okay, from the divine. Like, listen to it. Don't ignore it, because you can see what happens when you are ignoring it and you're pushing against something that's just slamming in your face. You're pushing against doors that just won't open, or people who just don't understand. So don't try to do that anymore. State your case or make people see your view. They just won't. So you just have to do for you. Okay, and it's going to make all the difference. Okay, so Sagittarius, you've really turned a major corner, which is going to benefit you and so many people around you as well, which is amazing. Okay, and then moving on to the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Okay, so start with Pisces. Where are you at? You have the beautiful energy of the sun. This is a house move or a movement in energy, which brings you to great happiness. For some of you, you're like me and you're going to get married, and you've got this amazing ring all of a sudden that's just shining, shining at everybody who's looking at it. This like the sun. Okay, so you're moving to some place that is going to bring you to a place of balance within yourself. Whether that is moving house, moving job, moving relationship, just moving yourself, maybe getting some exercise or being in the sun itself is very, very vibrationally positive for you. Okay, whatever it is decision-wise that you've made, Pisces, for yourself, whatever healing that you've been through, whatever you've been working on mentally, physically, spiritually, however you've been looking at your emotions, you've come into a very solid place in your life with the sun. Okay, the energy of great strength and personal power. You've built yourself into a whole new world for yourself, a whole new way of doing everything. So if something comes up, don't let it drop you back into those old ways of thinking and doing. Okay, it's time for you to embrace who you really are and stick strong with it. Okay, because there's going to be things that try to get you to go, is he really doing this, or is she really doing that? Is she really going to stay strong? Is she going to cave in? Let me see if I can get them in their trigger points and chip away at them a little bit, and it hasn't been working. So don't let it. Okay, don't feel guilty or don't feel worried or you should have done this. Just let it all go. Know when those things are going around a little bit in your mind that it's the old vibration trying to see if you're going to stay in the new one. So stay in the new one, okay? And that won't come up as much. Now, for your power animal, this is awesome. You have the confidence of the cougar, the mountain lion. And we're in Colorado now, and I've been like, oh my God, I'm going to see a mountain lion. And you can see any of them, or bears. Not that I really want to see a bear or a mountain lion. I probably won't see them. They'll see me first. But you're coming into this great strength and power with the cougar. The cougar saying, be bold, take charge. Just say what you mean what you say. Don't waver. Don't give in. Don't allow everybody to pick at you until you're like, okay, well, I'm just going to do that then, even if I don't want to. And don't go back into that energy, right? Pisces, you're far more stronger than you give yourself credit for. And everybody knows Pisces as being very emotional, hard on the sleeve kind of thing, very kind, very loving, very giving. But then people just take from you all the time, and then you become sad about it. Then you feel bad about it, that you haven't made different choices. So don't go in those cycles anymore. For Pisces, it's a time of strength, of great power, and also that there's male energy from the other side of the veil pushing you forward too, standing by your side. So whatever that means for you, that you're doing an amazing job. Stay in the energy of the sun, and there'll be blessings that come in, miracles that happen. Everything starts to be so much better than you imagined for yourself and your life as well. Awesome. For Pisces, that's really good news. Okay, for Cancer, the Knight of Swords. Okay, so the Knight of Swords comes in super fast and goes out as quickly as it came in too. So the Knight of Swords is not someone generally that you would rely on to be there forever and to be in your life as the lifelong partner. This is someone else. This is someone who comes in, perhaps fixes a situation, supports you with a situation, helps to change a situation, and then goes again. You're like, what's happened? Where are you? Right? And the energy of the Knight of Swords is very fast moving. So something has happened or is happening and it's going to move through really quickly. Okay, you don't have to sit there pondering or worrying about it. Okay, there's also this new energy with shifting. This keeps on coming up for these cards today for everybody, shifting into this new vibration for you that is going to be more beneficial for you and your life. Okay, the Knight of Swords also indicates a quick change in the way that you think and the way that you see things, and also a quick change in your living environment as well. Maybe you've just been sorting things out or getting yourself ready for an arrival. Okay, the energy of the animal working with you for the Knight of Swords is the Black Panther. Now this is cool. This is talking about following your passion, and in fact, so far we've got a lot of cats that have come up in these readings today. Black Panther, follow your passion, follow your dreams, follow your goals. Okay, you have the energy of the Knight of Swords, so something's moving out of your life or into your life rather quickly. Okay, so you must be making sure that you're taking time for yourself, the things that you love to do, that you understand that you're protected and guided every step of the way, that you have great teaching ability to other people also. There's great abilities within you to do more than you think that you can, but make sure that you're always doing something that brings you happiness, okay, that brings you a smile on your face, because otherwise with Cancer you can become very, very distressed when someone is not completely understanding you or appreciating what you're trying to offer. You can become really upset in your life, in yourself, and then you can just turn away from it and not be interested again. You know, it's like you pick up the guitar to play the guitar, you can't get the notes right, so you're like, I'm not doing that anymore, I'm going on to something else. And you're kind of being asked not to do this, not to give up on yourself so quickly. Follow your passions, your dreams and your goals, whatever brings you joy and happiness, and that is going to bring the success into your life. But you need to step forward. If you've been wanting for an answer like, should I do this? This is saying, yes, now you need to do this. Okay, now is the time. Okay, you're having this breakthrough. Now is the time to do it. Okay, follow your passion. And everything's going to start to turn for you, Cancer. So you've been doing some things at the moment which has involved a lot of listening, a lot of study, a lot of people around you as well, like I'm getting that feeling. But this is all changing and you're moving out of this and going to be able to be standing more in your ground, following more of your own passions, enabling you to move forward, okay, fearlessly. And finally, for Scorpio, the Nine of Coins comes into it, which is an amazing card. Okay, this is an amazing card of you feeling successful in your life, feeling successful in yourself, looking towards the future, seeing yourself in a higher light than you have before, feeling grounded, feeling happy within yourself, creating some, even though you've had to pay out a lot of bills or a lot of things have been coming out of you, it's like you're creating another cycle of influence, affluence, of money coming forward, a new strain of abundance coming your way that you've been able to create. For some people, for Scorpio, you've been dipping into the well of your emotion and, there's been some things that have triggered you, of course, because you're a Scorpio. You have not reacted about this though, and that has been a really good secret for you. It's the reactions that create the draining energy in your body. As soon as you start to get upset about something, or upset with yourself, or upset with other people for taking from you, that reaction causes the draining energy in your body, in your mind, in your soul. So you're reacting in a different way. You're like, you know what? Who cares? I don't care what anyone else is doing. I don't care what they think of me. I don't care if I've spent this on this. I don't care if I've gone and took some time out. I don't care if I have said no to things. Good, I've got boundaries going on. And this is what's going to create more abundance, because you're going to have energy related to yourself. Instead of giving it out to everybody else all the time, you're bringing it all back in for yourself. Therefore, you can make uniform decisions. Therefore, you can start seeing the abundance start to flow, because you are whole. You're closing the doors, okay, of different realities and not letting it in unless you're unlocking those doors. It's not something that's just going to fly open, right? And a friend of mine, Judy, knows exactly what I'm talking about, okay? That you're going through these healings of, getting, because you're always picking up energy from spirit as well. You're learning that you can just shut that off and only invite it in if you want to. It doesn't have to keep on following you home, or you're the one that fixes it. You know, when you're looking at relationships with people, you may have to fix this person all the time. You know, that all has to stop. You don't have to fix anything unless somebody asks you, and even then, it's whether you want to or not. Okay, so don't feel like you have to fix everything, and it's a natural occurrence with Scorpio. You kind of send this healing vibration wherever you go, which is lovely, but allow the universe to do that. Focus on the universe doing some of this work instead of you, so you're not draining yourself out. But it shows that you're really bringing yourself into a beautiful phase of your life, of abundance and joy. Maybe a time of aloneness so that you can do this and work this out, but it works for you, okay? Now, the energy of your power animal is the beaver, which is so cute. Look at him, right? And it says, go ahead, just do it. Do things for yourself, okay? He's just always busy, this guy. The beaver's always in production of something, right? Building something. Busy, busy, busy all the time. So do these things for yourself. If you're, again, asking, should I buy that or should I get that? Go ahead, it says, do it. Why not? There's more where that came from. You look like you're manifesting abundance on many different levels, or more levels than one. So there's going to be more. Like, as soon as you spend something, there's no point going, oh my God, I've spent that money. I'm going to, what's going to happen now? I haven't got it. Instead of saying that, just say there's more where that came from. So what? Big deal. I'm getting 3 times as much as that back from the universe, because I'm open to receive. I'm not giving my energy to everybody else, so I'm open to receive from the universe. And that's a really, really good message for all of us too. So there you go, everybody. Hope you enjoyed your 12 signs. If you need mentoring or healing or readings that are more in depth, don't forget to connect with me, okay? And I'm really, really happy to be with each and every single one of you. I'm going to do some more videos and card choices and messages and things coming up as well. Don't forget to take my Dragon Energy Level 1 or work with me personally with the dragons for 4 weeks, okay? It's pretty awesome. Life changes. But until the next time, lots of love, many blessings, and goodbye for now. Bye.